Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock an FBC Mortgage Stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the UCF Knights. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jason Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff.
What you want, Al? What you looking for? What you looking for?
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense getting set for first down.
Oh, they ain't giving the move.
Good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC wheel of destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit right in the head, too. The wheel of destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship. It appears to be a wide-open league, so a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship.
He's right on target.
Oh!
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. That was a nice pickup running the drag.
I'm on a good smoke there. You go down right here.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They want to just keep throwing it.
No, they didn't block.
Fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage. And they
That's running back. That's high.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
Let it throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Looking to go up top on first down. Avoids pressure. Quick step and go. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. He does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off. He gets a positive game.
Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. And it's incomplete.
Oh, they just belch. You know that. They just belch.
Short and field goal range. They dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown!
That's best receiver in the nation right there, Al. better receiver in the nation.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected.
Hell no. I got the top 2 cars. I got the top 3 cars. I got the best secondary in the nation.
First possession of the game, and they look like it. Scoring a touchdown and a
No worry, I'm finna show you. I'm finna show you.
They'll line up to go for 2. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He gets in.
Fastest nigga in the nation. He a white boy. That first round drop pick right there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. You can barely hear yourself thinking here. They're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go to the ground. At the 35, he's open.
You want to go?
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
She called me. She called me. What you?
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on first down. Here's the handoff. And the
Ain't none of that.
Great job using his
Ain't none of that.
technique and getting the man on the ground.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Slips away. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Yeah.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short game.
Yeah, you see that D-line flying.
By the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big play. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Nigga, you see? What you mean? Oh man, I'm over here doing my substitution.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And you
yeah, see? See, you playing all them games. You playing all them games.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not.
You can't melt the ass whooping away, Al.
Bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback.
You can't keep a high scoring offense off the field, baby.
Forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
He'll return it from around the 50.
I got the fattest white boy in the nation, Al. Oh!
Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket.
My bad, 3. My bad, 3. That's on me, 3. I took.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up. And this guy got a lot of that pump. And you see what? The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed.
Hey, that's on me, 3. I saw Joe Perrin return. Hold on. He ain't fumbled that hole.
Signed this guy this year.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. The kickoff team is out there, and after giving up a punt return for the score, this offense needs to do some work. He's going to bring it out from deep. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10.
Hey, shot it true.
This has been a slow start. It's a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. Their opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep defending their own end. He'll ride his man on the option.
Whoa! That nigga just pitched the ball forward.
They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
That nigga, man, hell
The defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing.
That's a legal forward pass, man.
Offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this defense.
Touch pass on the run. Still on his feet. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
You ain't been doing run ball, nigga. Oh, there. I'm gonna pull out that real defense for you.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll test the right side.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pitch, the ball's loose.
You know, these running backs have to keep 5 points of pressure on the ball, especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways. And the offense, real lucky.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it.
I burn one for you. I burn one for you. Yeah.
Make sure they have everybody on the same page. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. They're bringing
I burn another one for you.
That's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Longhorns will try to bring them back with the punt. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown.
He kicked it to him again.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think and put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
Me too. Alright, nigga. Me too.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. It's complete.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose on the right.
Come on!
Take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UCF. These guys are really hitting their stride.
I got him out the transfer portal,
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over UTSA. We've our eye on things here and everything else going on right now. Any updates, you'll see in here.
That's lame as fuck. My shit just lag.
We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Yeah, bring that running the ball back out, nigga. That's what you do.
Offense set on first down. He's looking to throw it. Moving out of the pocket. He can't find anybody.
Didn't I tell you I got the best DBs in the nation? I go man-to-man every play if I want to.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception.
My three corners better than all your corners.
It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just said.
After the misfire, now on second down.
Why I did defense?
He's looking to
Yeah.
able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Look, when that D-line jam your lineman up, you can't do that. You see that? Yo, little time. Look at your little time. He 5 yards. He 5 yards in the backfield. He getting crushed. Yeah.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down.
Tell them to get open. Tell them get open.
From the
They
gun,
clear.
wants to pass. He
clear. Oh.
And he makes the catch inside.
Man, I messed up.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him one to the 14.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Bitch, get off my line.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a physical.
Yeah, that's a blitz. That's how you develop a blitz.
Swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
That's a freshman, Al. That's a freshman. He like that.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet.
What I told you about that DN over there. He said edges. He said edges. Stop all that melting clock, man. Kick my ball, man. He melting all that clock, man. Kick my ball.
Gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why the offense
I already know this time.
makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Oh, he don't want to put no points on the board.
No good. And a chance to get the deficit under 20. Could not do it. It is still a 22-point margin. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way to draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Rifles it down the middle. Fires. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for room, it's Morales. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's going to pass on.
Hey!
And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Knights! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
Hold on.
When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring. Good things
Hello.
happening for your ball club. This defense on point. Reading their scouting report.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way.
How you doing?
Trying to bully their way in. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Motherfucking chop. Like hot. I've been at home. I'm clocking in though. Oh, you think I'm at home?
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break game.
It all comes down to this drive right here. Because obviously this offense hasn't had everything going right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
I'll probably do it. I gotta do it tomorrow. I wanna work my stove first. It's a little too fucking hot. So I take these hoes down and then have them be all in my face. I'm gonna get very, very.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Takes the easy completion. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
He's taking a spin. Yeah, that's a little scary. Like they taking their skin over.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25.
I figured.
On the move, it's Morales.
Yeah, I figured. So that's why I'm like, they're killing your real flesh.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes
You're
not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create.
I know your feet be feeling like, what they call it, not sore.
First half half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
UCF 28, Texas 0.
They keep running.
Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
You said what? Mm-hmm.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
You take it.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be.
I take my breaks whenever, so I don't be. I be getting,
Nothing
a
went well in the
little
first half
mixed
for
up.
you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting across the board.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
I'm talking about food.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that?
I don't know. You be trying to
Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, UCF.
Okay,
and the
maybe that was
the
the
This offense looked unstoppable in the first
Just
half,
enough.
lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Take my leg, get while you can.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Iowa State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Cyclones all day with almost no let-up. They're up by 35 over the Coyotes. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
You know, I be doing other shit though.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
I'm saying, I just said it don't be that hard. All right. I mean, I understand it, but I was asserting. I can't. You're right. I
He's
asserted
looking to
myself.
throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down, get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking to scramble.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make that tall, nigga. I'm gonna go make it.
The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Great job rallying the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense. Now setting.
I might not even let you score, man.
The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field.
You playing the bet? No, you playing the best defense in the nation.
Coverage that time didn't give him any room to set up a big return.
You feel me? That's all that is.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The Knights will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some points.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Truth
Not exactly
is,
the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his
that nigga
hands.
fat ass. I just told you.
Play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out.
Shit, that's that Hall of Fame takeoff.
This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though.
Hall of Fame takeoff. Well, you run past Deion Sanders.
This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He'll take another shot here. Snags it down the right side. Afterburner's coming.
Lord, nigga.
And the beatdown has ensued.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare,
Yeah.
man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way.
Oh, he was an athlete, Al.
Getting set for the point after. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. first down for the offense. They'll try to get outside. At the 35, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
One big play, you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. There he goes to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas!
I love the
you just
execution
glitched
on
my
that play.
defense.
Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a
glitch my defense.
executed play.
Actually,
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. He wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25.
no, he ain't that.
Later, they're in the end
He ain't that fast though.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Going for the return.
Yeah, he was just wide open. But he ain't one of them tight ends you could just walk down. He about like a 93 speed. He was an athlete. He really a running back. He wasn't fast enough to keep him at running back, so I put him at tight end.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot.
I am, too.
Well, these DBs better stay ready, man. I know you're losing the game by a lot right now, but this offense is still taking shots, so you've got to continue to stay ready and make plays like they were able to do on that last one, forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10 here.
Hey, Jack.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. On the run, still looking. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I ain't throwing far enough.
That quarterback, and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll. You roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move.
Hell nah.
Start to take away the field towards the side.
No, he was running one, but he was running one, but you didn't see the separation. I underthrew the ball.
Moved with the rollout, made the big play.
I underthrew the fuck out of him. I'm a little mad.
Take over and they'll send out the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a complete...
I got real linebackers there.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air.
Look at that defense.
He can find a receiver, and down he goes.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Hell no. I scored twice.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And
You just put up a little fight.
Turn out to the 35-yard line before he stops.
No, not you. You might. Yeah, if not, you probably do something next season. I lose a lot of these players.
Before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a man on the right. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
I don't miss too many throws now.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UCF 42, Texas 7.
Oh, yeah. I don't do nothing but toss that rock, yeah.
First down to start the drive after the break. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He's taking the shot.
Ah!
He got it. Touchdown, UCF. And the stomping has commenced.
Gotta know how to throw that rock, yeah, I'm telling you.
Themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel.
Niggas can't throw the rock like that, man. I'm gonna put it on the way my receiver can get it.
Has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points.
I threw him open because he wasn't open at first.
This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He's looking to throw.
What?
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps UCF 48, Texas 7.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And
Yeah, they fast the foot now.
Then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, that speed out of Florida different. I ain't had speed like this. Well, my Tennessee team was fast as fuck. I had 399 speed, nigga.
Here comes the Texans
So I had
offense.
no, they were never 99. They were like 95.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot.
Whoa!
You gotta get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
You won that red and ring, that was you lost me.
Last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
Is that what you mean?
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got out of trouble, got rid of it.
My corner's too good, man. I can leave him on island.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up.
Now I'm over here on my game. What's up?
They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why
I get paid tomorrow, goddamn.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28.
No. I think I ain't no giving to you last time.
From
I ain't
the gun,
had no
wants to
time putting on
pass.
this in there.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in
All
inside
right.
the 35. Touchdown, Longhorn! And
Now
once
I'm
he
following
found
you.
daylight, it
If you
was
disgrace
candy
it.
by the door, baby.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting.
Probably take my screen down.
This team's done that. Put some points on the board.